Hey, in today's video I wanted to talk about something else in my personal collection and the story behind it. And in order to really understand it, you have to know a little bit about my personal history. Growing up, I had a booth in my mom's antique shop, and then in college, when my parents retired to Delaware, my mom had a couple booths in antique malls, and I would put some stuff in her booths, and I was selling on eBay and doing some flea markets and that sort of stuff. And after college, I ended up taking over one of the antique malls that we were in because it was about to go under, and I took over. Fast forward 5-6 years, I decided to go back to 6-7 years, decided to go back to grad school. I continued in the antique mall while I was in college, but after I graduated grad school, I decided to treat myself to a gift, and I bought myself this. My first kind of great piece of, a really good piece of early blown American glass. It's a South Jersey pitcher, about 1830s, 1840s. 4 gathers of glass went into making this. You got the footed base, the crimp foot base, the handle, the threading on the outside, and the main body. Really talented glass blower to make something like this. I was super excited to add it to my collection. Like I said, the first really nice piece I've ever bought. At that time, the most expensive piece of glass I'd ever bought. And still one of the most expensive pieces of glass I've ever bought. I was just doing pretty good financially, I guess, with owning the antique mall and having making a little bit of money in DC working, and I was just so excited to add it to my collection. So I started with bottles, and I graduated into early bottles, and then into early glass. And early glass has got a real charm to it. I think it's some of it's very beautiful stuff. The glass blowers were artists for sure. It's a lot rarer than the pottery from the ceramics from the same era for the most part. So it's neat stuff. This is great. The 4 gathers of glass that went into making this just really put it over the top. It's got a great form, and it's just as Jeff Norgie would say, it's a gutsy piece. So the handle is wonderful. You can see the handle on it. It's got a lot going for it. I'm really glad to have it. It's never been out for sale. It probably won't be out for sale anytime soon. So this has now been in my personal collection since that summer of 2012. I love it. Have never put it out for sale. Everything is probably for sale for the right price, but this has never been shown to anybody, never really been shopped. It's just been in my personal collection. If you happen to come through my apartment in DC or whatever, you would have seen it. But other than that, never at a show, never anywhere, but now here on YouTube. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, and if you enjoyed this sneak peek into my collection, please hit like and subscribe. Check out my other videos on what it's like to be an antique dealer today, and what else I collect and everything else. Thanks.